I'm going to show you how to use Piktochart to create infographics, presentations, reports, flyers, posters, and just a lot of cool visuals. And this is super helpful for virtual learning as well. So first, I'm just going to go to piktochart.com, and pick is with a K. It's super easy to create an account, start for free. I am going to log into a current account that I have. So you'll see that I do have a dashboard with a couple of infographics made. First, I am going to show you those. So you can see here, I made infographics. This was for a grad school class of mine at one point. This one was also for a grad school class. So you can see beautiful graphics. Can't take credit, I did use a template, but very easy to make an infographic like this. So with the free account, you are allowed to make 5 infographics for free before you have to sign up for a different type. I know Canva is another website that is very similar to Piktochart that you can also use for free. But right now we're talking about Piktochart, so I want to show you how your students, or you, if you choose, can make something within this platform. So first, over here, you can choose exactly what you want to make. So if you're doing a flyer, maybe for an after-school club or something, or a poster, but infographics is mainly what I use this for. I think it's a very fun, just a different way to have students present information that they've learned in class. So if I click Create New and I choose Infographic, it is going to give me a ton of different template options. This is awesome because I can just choose a template and the graphics and the formatting is already done for me. But if you have very, very artistic students and that like to be creative themselves, they can start from blank right here and just kind of go from there on their own. But if I were just to pick a random template, let's say this one. So you can either just preview it if you want to check it out first, or I can click Use this template. And obviously I am going to change the words that are within it. I just want to keep this formatting because I liked it. So first and foremost, I want to show all the options over here on the left-hand side that you have once you open up the template you choose. So first you have graphics, so shapes and icons. You can search for anything that you want. Let's say hexagon, and it will come up with a bunch of options. You can pick ones with colors or not. Illustrations right here. It's up to a lot of different people, and you can just keep scrolling until you find something you like. There are different line options if you don't like the current lines that you see on the infographic. Let me pull this up a little bit. Photos, you can actually search for actual pictures instead of just icons and graphics there. And then photo frames as well. So tons of options over here, and this is really good for those who start from scratch as well and don't use a template. Then if I click on design components, I can come up with like a list template if I wanted to add that to my infographic, timeline of some sort, or comparisons. I can upload pictures from my computer. I can change a background of an infographic here, the colors right here. I can add text boxes or subtitles, change the color scheme, and then tools, I can add maps or videos straight from the internet or something on my computer as well. So these features are really more beneficial if you're starting from scratch, because if you use a template like this one, all you really need to do is change the words to whatever text you need in your infographic. So if this was going to be all about holiday break, all I'm going to do is double click within the text box. I'm going to backspace at RVMS, that's my school, and I can still manipulate these boxes by dragging and resizing them, and then you can see that it will give me those boxes once I am centered with everything else. So holiday break at RVMS, and what to expect. Again, I'm just making up this concept right now, but showing you that all you need to do once you have a template chosen is to double click and change these text boxes. If you want to change out one of the graphics, I could click it, hit delete on my keyboard, and then I could go up here. Maybe I want, let's see, present. I can get that. Shows up there. I'm going to resize it to how I want it. And it's super easy just to resize whatever you want to insert into your infographic. Then you'll notice these gray lines here. Those are if I want to resize one of the sections of the infographic. So if I want to make this one bigger and kind of add on to it, I can use that to resize it. Or what my students tend to do a lot is if they don't need all of this space, they don't need this long of an infographic, I encourage them just to drag it up to wherever they would like for it to stop. All of these things are just pictures and graphics on their own, so I can delete what I don't want, I can keep what I do want, and so on. So very easy if you choose a template like this to just add, edit, delete anything that is already there, what you like, what you don't like. But again, there are all these features as well if you want to start from scratch. So once my students are done with their infographic, these are the directions that I give them. First, I tell them to click the preview button just so they can see what it would look like to an outsider. Then you can hit exit preview. And then you're going to want to make sure that it's saved. You can click save just in case, but it looks like it's saved. And then you can download it or share it. What I usually have my students do is have them click share. And then I will say, click this toggle button on so that they can share it with me. The only person that's going to have the link is me unless they share it with others. So the clicking to make the link public really isn't dangerous at this point. Let's say holiday guide, give it a title. So once they click that on to make it public, then anybody with the link can see it. I encourage them to copy it and then just paste that into Google Classroom or whatever LMS Canvas that you are using at the time, but that's how they can turn in their infographic. If they don't click this link on and they give you a link to their infographic, you will not be able to see it. So make sure that they make that link public. And then copy and, like I said, paste it where they want it. Or you can use the social media directly, depending on where you want it to go. But that is a little bit about Piktochart and how your students can make infographics in class.